Welcome, Gemini, to your mid-May reading. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for the rest of May. Gemini, I'm going to start off by looking at the first row as the possible energy beginning this period. The second row is the area you should focus on. The third row are your challenges, if any. The fourth row are messages and advice from Spirit. And finally, our fifth row is the possible outcome of the month. Gemini, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with 10 of Wands, and we are looking at the possible energy beginning mid-May. So let us see now what this 10 of Wands is for Gemini, please. The Fool. Right, Gemini. This is a nice positive energy I'm seeing coming in for you. 10 of Wands is telling me that by the middle of May, something's coming to an end. Now this could be anything, Gemini, but it's something that has been weighing you down in some way. Maybe you had a debt you had to pay off, or there was a big project at work and you were under a lot of pressure. This could have been that you were going through a challenging time in one of your primary relationships, and there was a lot of up and down energy. One day it was okay, next day you were fighting again. What we see by the middle of May is that this energy is coming to an end. 10 is a completion number, and you are able to put down this burden and take a deep breath. And with that, my dear Geminis, we have the Fool coming in, and the Fool tells me that after this has released, after you have come to this completion, you've got this new burst of energy about you. You could have been so involved in what this was, Gemini, that you had no time, say perhaps, to get out there, have fun, enjoy yourself, take time for yourself. And now that this is over, the Fool tells me you want to get out and about, you want to take care of yourself, you want to socialize, you want to go places, see things, do things. It's a nice energy, and I feel there's this energy of wanting to meet new people, try new food, really spread your wings, which is a very positive energy. So please take this in an area where it might resonate with you. Let's move on now and see what the 6 of Pentacles is all about, and I will just get your clarifier. So we want to see now what the 6 of Pentacles is for Gemini, please. And we have the 9 of Swords. Gemini, what I'm seeing here could very well be connected to our 10 of Wands. Then just before you reach the finish line, that's always when, my dear Geminis, things feel that they're never going to end. You know, that energy, it's always darkest before the dawn. This is what I am seeing here for some of my Geminis. When we go through a challenging period, we maintain and we push through and we persevere and we really stick it out. And then when it goes on for some time, it starts to wear us down a bit. And for some of my Geminis, what I am seeing is that just before this is coming to an end, you might enter into a situation where you start to feel very stressed, very anxious. What am I going to do? Is it always going to be like this? Am I always going to be under such pressure? Is this relationship always going to be so turbulent? Am I always going to be battling at my job? This kind of energy is so natural. You are being asked, my dear Geminis, if this is your situation, to ask for help. Don't be shy, don't be afraid, and don't be embarrassed to reach out and ask for help. Because with Six of Pentacles coming in here, I feel that you are going to get exactly what you need so that you can cross the finish line and then get into this full energy where you're now looking forward to what's to come after this burden has been lifted. So my dear Geminis, do not stay in this energy of anxiousness and worry for too long. If you feel yourself going there, or if you are already there, please reach out to a friend, a family member, even a boss or a colleague, anybody that you know will be in a position to make this load lighter for you. You're going to get it, my dear Geminis. And with the scale coming in here, whoever this is that will be there for you, they're going to ease things up a lot for you as you finish the cycle off. And you're going to have this energy of balance and harmony and calmness coming back into your life. So this is what you focus on over the next few weeks. Let's move on now and see what the Knight of Swords is all about that is sitting in your possible challenges. So we want to see now what Knight of Swords could be for Gemini, please. And you have the Nine of Pentacles. Gemini, we have a very interesting message coming through for you. Can you see how Knight of Swords is facing Six of Pentacles, and Knight of Swords is almost rushing towards Six of Pentacles? We can feel the speed at which this horse is galloping, and the Knight is holding up his sword. Now, I do not feel, my dear Geminis, that you will have any big challenges over this period if you ask for the help you need. This is what I am getting, because what I'm getting here is that by asking for help, and in whatever area this is, it changes everything for you, because we are being told that once you move towards the help, you accept the help and you take it on board, you allow yourself to move to a new stage. It's like out of 10 of Wands, out of 9 of Swords, into 9 of Pentacles. And 9 of Pentacles, my dear Geminis, is a wonderful energy to be in. It's the energy of contentment, abundance, calmness, being in a place where we feel like, all right, I've arrived. I've been through a tough period. I've persevered. I've asked for help. And now I can just simply be me. I can do what I want, when I want, and it's the energy of being very content with the decisions you have made and very proud of yourself that you reached out and asked for help when you needed to. Because Gemini, we all know it's not the easiest thing for a lot of us to ask for help. But my dear Geminis, by asking for help, firstly, we are being told that you're going to receive the help that you need. And then secondly, what that help does for you, it takes you out of energy that can be very challenging and puts you in a position of calmness, contentment, and excitement for what's coming around the corner. So my dear Geminis, if you ask for the help you need, there are no challenges coming your way. As a matter of fact, I see a lot of wonderful things coming your way once you reach out. Let's move on now and see what the Two of Wands is all about. That is sitting in messages and advice from Spirit. So we want to see now what this Two of Wands energy is for Gemini, please. And you have Eight of Swords. Gemini, we have a wonderful confirmation coming through from Spirit. Spirit is letting you know that this energy of Eight of Swords, which is the energy of feeling that we are trapped, that there are no possibilities or options open to us, which is connected to our Nine of Swords energy and our Ten of Wands. Spirit is letting you know that this energy is just a feeling you might have that happens for a short period. It's just a moment in time. Once things start to come to an end and you get the advice and the guidance you need and you take action, my dearest Geminis, Spirit is confirming for us very beautifully that you, my dear Geminis, are then going to be able to really start planning and thinking about the next steps and phases of your life. It makes such perfect sense that when we get out of a tough period and there is this big energy of a burden being lifted and you're able to breathe easier, things look better, things look brighter, right? And we can see how bright the Fool energy is and our Nine of Pentacles energy is. Look at all this beautiful yellow energy from the sunlight that is coming in. Now you start to feel good about yourself and about your life. And Spirit is saying that now this is going to be such a perfect time to take time, my dear Gemini, to think and plan of what you now want to bring into your life. Now, Gemini, this doesn't have to be huge, big, life-altering plans. You will probably stay in the same home and with the same partner and in the same job. But when that burden lifts, it's the energy now of, right, what can I do for myself? What can I do to nurture myself, to grow myself, to expand my horizons? So maybe you decide to take those dancing classes or start a new sport and hobby, something you've dreamt of. Maybe you decide to join that book club or that cycling club or that walking group. This is a time to think about you, to think about how you can nurture and love yourself. So it's a lovely confirmation we are receiving from Spirit. Now let us see what our Seven of Pentacles is all about. That is sitting in the possible outcome of the month. And I'm just going to get your clarifier. Right, let us see now what this Seven of Pentacles energy is for Gemini, please. And we have the Eight of Cups. Gemini, at the end of the month, we see you really taking stock of what has happened this month. You almost do a review of what has happened. We do see a lot happening and changing for you over the last period of May. And at the end of the month, I have this energy of you just sitting back, having a nice cup of coffee or tea, and just reflecting on everything you have been through and where you are now. And Eight of Cups tells me you do make some very big decisions. And this for me is the energy of leaving behind the energy that has been pulling you down, causing you to feel anxious and stressed, causing you to feel that you're stuck and you can't go left, right, up or down. All of this energy now releases as you move onward, my dear Geminis, into this next chapter that is coming in for you. It's always very nice, my dear Geminis, just to take a bit of time to reflect, to see how far we have come. And I think this is what you're going to do at the end of May. It's almost like giving yourself a pat on the back. Well done, me, for coming through this energy in such an incredible way and letting go of situations, places and people that no longer work, that came to a natural end, that don't serve me anymore, and now freeing myself up to see what the future holds. Very nice energy, Gemini. Let's move on now and see what your spirit animal message is for this period. So we just want to see now what Gemini's message is, please. And you have got number 5, Bat Spirit. A rebirth is assured. Gemini, Bat Spirit is coming in and they're really driving home this message of a rebirth. Because when you release out of a heavy burden, when the heaviness of anxiousness and stress subsides, and when you feel like you are free to be able to do what you want to do, where you feel so good about yourself and are excited for the things to come, there is the energy of rebirth, looking forward to what's to come with the energy of anticipation and excitement. So Gemini, the bat is your spirit animal for the rest of May. And whenever a bat comes up for you, please know that what we have seen and spoken about here is now in motion and is playing out for you. I think you have a lot here to look forward to. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful rest of May, and I'm sending you all so much love.